Experience I had compared to you guys. You know, if you go look past this floor being empty, all you guys one run. But this floor altogether, just this single floor is 10,000 square feet. The entire building with the garage is about 60,000 square feet. So, just to give you guys kind of an idea, if you want to share your expert opinion with us or not, it's at your discretion, but it's appreciated. I've thought about bowling alleys, laser tag. I mean, it's like a perfect spot for like 4-lane bowling alley. But I like bowling, so you can putt golf up there. Yeah, I know. So if you guys remember, Ben said that they did retail sales and then they also did wholesale sales. I'll try saying that one 5 times fast. This will be a train wreck. These rooms, kind of behind me, you guys will see them, and over is where they would keep the stock, which would be like, say, I don't know, say a case of Deja Blue bottled water. They'd keep the cases over here, so like if you came in and you wanted to buy, say, 5 bottles of water for your picnic, here you go, 5. But if you wanted to buy a case for your store, they can come up here and just get the whole case. So that's what these rooms were used for. If you look over this way, you can see shelves and cubbies. All this, the entire room would have had all those in it.
Really mess with somebody in the hole.
Bring something up.
Should just be toilet seat.
I was thinking too. Just
Oh.
a joke.
You can't do that. Somebody will take it seriously.
Totally.
Right on this.
While the group's coming up.
If you guys look over here, you can see where the pipe broke. I don't know where the yeah. I think sprinkler system is a loose term. This is more like a. Well, we don't want the place to get doused, but it was a dousing system. Really, it just totally. It was wrecked the place.
Well, then damn convenient there, down.
But yeah, this is where the pipe broke. If some of you guys want to relay that word back, for those who didn't hear me. This is the chunk of the pipe that blew out. It's pretty heavy for the little chunk that it is. No, I don't think. Just because of the technology, you know, to pump water up through 4 stories. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, is that the order?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, there's a bunch of kids. I wonder if they have beer.
Oh yeah, that's the elevator. That's the elevator that this person lost his head.
Yeah, Ben's also
Did you?
yeah.
Ooh, the elevator?
Yeah,
Is this the floor that guy was killed on?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, it's it was a 3rd floor, wasn't it? Was it? So it's the next floor
No,
up.
he put his name on the 4th floor beams, and then 3rd floor he got
This
decapitated.
is the second floor, ain't
Should
it?
be like one up and then one down.
I'm lost.
Yeah, the 3rd and 4th floors only have one way up in that proposed. So, kind of limited in that respect. In the building? No, we haven't.
Oh, let's make an awesome haunted house room.
Okay, I'll go back.
All right.
This is cool.
Yeah, this room is probably pretty arousing to you guys because you know the red curtains. It kind of gradients from white to black. It's just kind of this really creepy aura to it, I think, even in the daytime. Trust me, this is like crushed velvet. I took measurements for it. It's like, I think like 8 by 4. This stuff isn't cheap, so trust me, we didn't buy it. Actually, we didn't buy it, period. we kept it for when Hollywood filmed it. So I think that's a really nice touch to the room. Hollywood, they use this building kind of this table as kind of like a body dismemberment table. There's parts and pieces everywhere, blood dripping from these things. Is really cool, really grisly. But in respect to the history of the building, what this room was actually used for, you can see it shoots in the ceiling. And keep in mind, you guys are going to go to the reformatory here in about 45 minutes. Arched brick. This is very common in the reformatory. And here, this is the only room in the entire building that has arched brick ceiling. So really cool architect feat.
Arches are the strongest man-made structure.
Yeah, because I guess they shed gravity. So that's what I've been told, and that makes sense to me. So kind of with the pyramids, they have the point, they just shed gravity, so not a lot of weight on it. But anyways, the floors above us, they would roast, bag, and then drop. They'd roast on the 4th floor, bag on the 3rd, drop them on the 3rd floor down here to the 2nd. And in the morning, like Ben said, they'd roast the coffee. They would, make sure, basically quality inspection. Make sure the beans were up to par and bag them and take them on their way. Same thing with peanuts. Make sure none were burnt or not roasted properly. That's what this was used for. And it's basically a sweatshop in here. Because, well, there still isn't any evidence of air conditioning in this room. So I imagine there was a lot of sweating done in this room. But however, there is a nice breeze when all the windows are open.
But you wouldn't have the windows open if you were doing coffee because it would blow. It would blow away. If you were doing coffee, it would blow the coffee.
Right. Well, if it was in bean form, it wouldn't. Because they bag ground and they bag.
So they weren't ground, they were beans.
Yeah, it just depends really what was in demand at the time. But does anybody have any questions so far? Am I going too fast or too slow?
Basically, this setup as is for awesome scene.
Yeah. And the cool thing is,
what were you saying earlier? Did you say something about something?
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood foam here. This is kind of like a big body, imagine Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a lot of its victims hanging on the wall and stuff. That's what it was used for. So, I don't think, you can kind of see evidence of fake blood. And for some reason in the wintertime, when it gets cold, it kind of surfaces back up from the table, and I don't know, it's weird. But you can see, huh? Yeah. There is a nice cabinet. Well, it's over here on this actually. I think that'd be good for someone to pop out or something. We'd even be willing to take a sawzall and put holes in the table and pop out whatever. I don't know. That's where your guys' brains would be appreciated. But I think this room has a lot of potential within itself.
The place would hold half a corpse. Hold half a corpse.
Yeah. And with kids, usually like you have your trash can, clock, or table. Definitely got the table later. So we'll go up to the 2nd floor now, or the 3rd floor.
Yeah. And then you can tell that, where's so-and-so?